Welcome to Shofar Power Prepping, the channel you come to for all of your off-grid energy and infrastructure needs. This is steam engine part 2. It's actually more of part 1.5. I just wanted to expound on the guts of the system. I wanted to go over the parts for the people who might not know as much about doing this kind of stuff. Right here I have obviously 4 AA's in a battery holder. You can get these at Radio Shack. I got all this stuff for, I spent $80, but I got a fairly nice soldering iron, so it's definitely not going to cost that much. You could probably get all of it for $15 or less. Anyway, I have 2 sets of 4 AA batteries, and on the ends here there are some 9-volt clips that go on. It makes it really easy. And again, this blue thing here is called a reed relay switch, and all it does is when a magnetic field runs by it, it has some coils inside and it closes a switch. So it closes the switch, and the way it's wired up is I have both of the batteries in series, so it gives me a total of 12 volts and however many amps. I don't remember how many amps are in a single AA battery. I have those wired in series, so it's going through one end of the relay here, then out the other, and the bag comes with a pin diagram which shows you what pin does what. There's a total of 4 pins on this relay, and on the other side of the relay it is soldered up to this valve, and this was purchased at Menards for around $10. It is a irrigation valve, electromagnetic, also called solenoids. This is a solenoid and this is the valve. I'll give you a closer look about how this was wired up again. It's kind of hard to show, so you just kind of have to take my word for it. If you don't understand, you can look online and learn some more about how circuits are made. But anyway, just imagine the batteries and then the other set of batteries all in series, which means everything goes through the next item without skipping it. Or another way to say it would be, alright, say this one is the battery and this is the wire. This would be series versus, okay, that would be series. Instead of trying to figure out how to do this with bricks. This would be parallel. See how both ends are connected by the same wire? What that does is the voltage will stay the same, but the amperage will add. In this case, it's in series, which means the voltage adds and the amperage stays the same. So what we have in this case are both batteries in series, and then you would have the relay here, and then you have 2 commons on the relay. One common would be here, on the other side you would have the other common, and then there's a coil that goes through the middle. The coil is ignored in this case because we're using a magnet. Otherwise you would have another power source with a switch, and that would operate your relay. On the other side of the common, it goes to the valve. Then the one side of the valve goes up through the valve, down, and then goes back to the start, which would be the negative side of the battery. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing, and it was a blessing. Shalom.